Finch, explain to me why you saw fit to buy a huge marine reptile without consulting me? Or the client?
Well, I got one heck of a deal on it. And I knew the client liked giants, and we had a whole conservation thing going on. You don't want to ignore marine reptiles, do you?
Let me be clear. I do not like surprises. But the client is happy. Yes, they are trying to solve the very real problem of finding a space in the world where large animals can thrive. And they were impressed by the breeding program put in place.
Wait a second. This isn't a dressing down, but congratulations?
It can be both. Now, do not become complacent. This conservation park may be doing well, but there is far more hard work to be done.
Hard work is my middle name. Okay, it isn't, but I'm sure it's someone's middle name around here.
Finch, explain to me why you saw fit to buy a huge marine reptile without consulting me? Or the client?
Well, I got one heck of a deal on it. And I knew the client liked giants, and we had a whole conservation thing going on. You don't want to ignore marine reptiles, do you?
Let me be clear. I do not like surprises. But the client is happy. Yes, they are trying to solve the very real problem of finding a space in the world where large animals can thrive. And they were impressed by the breeding program put in place.
Wait a second. This isn't a dressing down, but congratulations?
It can be both. Now, do not become complacent. This conservation park may be doing well, but there is far more hard work to be done.
Hard work is my middle name. Okay, it isn't, but I'm sure it's someone's middle name around here.
Finch, explain to me why you saw fit to buy a huge marine reptile without consulting me? Or the client?
Well, I got one heck of a deal on it. And I knew the client liked giants, and we had a whole conservation thing going on. You don't want to ignore marine reptiles, do you?
Let me be clear. I do not like surprises. But the client is happy. Yes, they are trying to solve the very real problem of finding a space in the world where large animals can thrive. And they were impressed by the breeding program put in place.
Wait a second.
Okay.
This isn't
Welcome back
down,
to Jurassic World Evolution 3.
Congratulations.
Sorry, 2-point museum. Well, it wasn't the museum, it was my PC crashed.
Doing well, but there is far more hard work
So
to
I
be done.
decided to come back to the dinosaurs because nobody wants to watch a museum, I guess.
Okay, it isn't, but I'm sure it's
Well, here we are.
someone's middle name around here.
This next objective will help us continue supporting dinosaurs.
Alright.
A noble goal deserves maximum focus, as I'm sure you'll agree.
So, if you stuck through the changeover, I appreciate it. If not, oh well. I don't know if I care anymore. Balls. I see balls. Should I not see balls? Okay. 3 species are cohabitating. Naturally bred dinosaurs. Increased dinosaur species. All that jazz. Okay. 11 more food coverage. Oh, my doodle. Oh, I can see. There we go.
We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
So yeah, we're just gonna, because I didn't wanna stop for the night, even though I probably should, because I'd be bored. So here we are. We can do the best we can.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Nothing.
Oh, you got a fishy slice.
Yeah. Look, he looks like a crocodile.
They're not fish, but. Cool.
Three species are cohabitating. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Mamenchisaurus to the park.
oh. I was gonna say, why does the fence matter? It rebuilds around the fence. What lives in this? I forget what lives in there. Oh, poo. What kind of dinosaur are you? A patosaur? Okay. You like all kinds of things. Anything but sauropods. Okay. And carnivores, I mean. I hope that everybody out there, if you do come to watch the VOD or something, is doing well, or you watch a YouTube video. Leave me a comment on the VOD, maybe. I'd like to feel like it matters. Sometimes. We do our best. We really do. Absolutely no energy tonight, so. Oh well. I guess it didn't matter, because nobody was gonna be here. I don't know what dinosaur to pick. Just I don't know.
Carol will be back soon. Topping up generator.
Start at the top and work our way down.
Synthesis procedure complete.
Brilliant work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
Yeah, just deposit that 74
This
million
next
into my
objective
bank
will
account.
help us continue
You
supporting
know.
dinosaurs. A noble goal deserves maximum focus, as I'm sure you'll agree.
Just transfer that money into my actual bank account and I'll keep doing whatever you want. Ah, and video games. Earned it. Um,
Sure, the Amargasaurus isn't the biggest sauropod around or the best known. But you gotta love an underdog, right? Especially an underdog with such impressive spikes.
I mean, they don't seem to know about each other for some reason. Seems weird, but hey.
You're complete. Creation personnel, please stand by. To the park. Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Space. The final frontier? They need to boldly go? What to tell them? I think all the paths are wide as they can go, yeah? Looks like it. Yeah, those paths are as wide as they can be. Are they decide they're not cohabitating now? They seem fine. I don't know.
Synthesis. Attention personnel. Please welcome your new...
Need to see the babies. Oh, there they are.
Should an animal block your route in the water, please wait patiently until the path becomes clear. Thank you.
Ow.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
Whoa. That big giant thing was finding that tiny little hatchery. Yeah, okay. Oh, I thought overcrowding meant like something else.
The enormous Patago Titan, one of the largest animals ever to roam the earth. They might seem intimidating and huge, but these animals are actually gentle herbivores. Give them their space, treat them right, and they'll absolutely amaze our guests.
On you go. Wait. Cohabitation. Oh, now we have a cohabitation? Okay. You don't want to be friends with them?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Patago Titan to the park.
Don't like them. No? Well, nobody likes them. Oh. Well, they need their own space then. I guess. Of course. Do we even have a power place here? Probably not. Missing shark? Oh. I have a shark? Too many meals. Oh, well. I'll deal with that in a minute.
Heading to pick up the asset. Heading to collect the asset. En route to pick up the asset. Collecting asset. En route to collect the asset. Picking up asset. Asset being
I switched. How did you guys get out? Oh, they broke the fence. I guess that's how they got out, eh? Where are you going? Oh my god.
Asset transportation complete. Asset has been delivered.
I need another home because I don't think those ones that I released get along with anything else either. Didn't look like they were gonna get along with anything.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Asset to be collected. Asset requiring collection. Request acknowledged. Delivery. Asset has been transported. Transporting asset.
No, hang on. There's
Asset
still a
delivery
problem
confirmed.
here? hang on. I need to find out what I've done here, what I did wrong. Patty. Patty. You're a Patty. So they not like each other, or? I'm confused. Yeah. Oh, now it's just Talbot. Okay, I was like, how do they not like each other? I mean, I can get not liking other things like you, though. I mean, you know. I'm gonna start choosing release via airlift so I can see where they'll release these things. Instead of just hoping for the best.
Attention personnel. We have detected power. Available personnel, please respond. Ladies and gentlemen, after an unexpected outage, power has now been restored across the site. Thank you for your patience and understanding.
Understand why it would have went out, why they didn't resupply it, but hey. What are you? Oh my god.
En route to pick up the asset.
Are there any more dinosaurs just laying around? Oh yeah, I was gonna rewild this one.
Asset requiring collection.
Don't have any emotes for doing the dinosaur? I'm sorry. I don't have any dinosaur emotes.
Transporting asset.
Attention personnel. asset on the loose and
Why? Why are you leaving though?
Set transportation complete. Asset to be collected.
You go now. Yeah. I leave. Still too many meals? Everything can escape if you don't make their environment the way they want. Oh, do you mean the fish? I mean, they have legs. They can walk. I don't think they ever do escape. Do they flop around on the ground like fish? They tend to get sick, I've noticed. Versus, you know, the other thing. I'm sorry, I can't brain today. So I think they just get sick. It's like having too many, you know, too many fish in a fish tank or something, you know. Apparently we had too many meals over there.
Asset being transported.
Okay, you're not gonna get along. You're not gonna get along. Does anything get along with anything if they're big? I guess not, eh? I'm supposed to have 3 species that cohabitate, and apparently I keep picking the wrong ones. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot you don't watch movies. At the end of the one movie, there was a volcano on the island that they were supposed to live on, and it erupted, and so a bunch of people came to save the dinosaurs from complete re-extinction. And then they like take them to this facility and sell them off like you would, you know, if they were real. And then people who bought them couldn't contain them, yada yada yada, they escaped, and so on and so forth. Yeah, extremely invasive species problem across the world. Yep. I mean, they talk about bringing back the woolly mammoth, and I don't think they even think about like where this thing is gonna live, how much space it's gonna need. Like, you can't just put it in a zoo and call it good, right? But that's probably what they would do. They would just put it in a zoo and say, hey, you know, we brought it back from extinction, though. Isn't that great? It's great. But, like, once those things start reproducing, they're gonna take up even more space.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
You move over your house for the woolly mammoth space. Because, yeah, they're not gonna be happy in a zoo, I would think. But then again, we put elephants in zoos, so... and a lot of other things. But I think if you're gonna bring something back from extinction like that, you should... let it go free, but hey. What do I know?
Asset delivery confirmed.
Right? And with global warming, is it really gonna be feasible to have woolly mammoths living anywhere? You know? And how will that affect the other ecosystems down the line, you know? You have to weigh all of those factors in, because you can't just go, oh, let's introduce something and not think about like everything down to like grass. Like, come on. you have to know if it will be a good thing or a bad thing, like, but I guess you can't really know until you try, right? But then I have a funny feeling that we'd end up in this kind of situation, only with the woolly mammoths and not dinosaurs, where it's just a really bad idea. I mean, yeah, I think it would be cool to bring lots of things back that, I mean, we have taken out of the picture. Is it right for the environment as it is now, though? You know? No, you don't live with the other dinosaurs, though. You have your own space. You just don't know it. Dodos, Tasmanian tigers, yeah. I mean, those ones, especially the Tasmanian tigers, have only been gone like in my parents' lifetime. So it would seem as though that might be something that we could have that wouldn't affect things in a bad way. It actually might help the their ecosystems deal with other invasive species like pigs. But I don't know. I'm not whatever would research all that stuff. I'm just a housekeeper. Okay, we are not having any luck with releasing stuff into the right place. Yeah, I don't know. No. How one decides these things. Frankly, if I had my way, I'd get rid of the most invasive species there is. Raise your hand in chat. You're the invasive species. Because we only because we do all the bad things like pollution and just like tearing down environments for our own space. So don't put me in charge of any of these things, we wouldn't be here. We only have one blue planet so far. Right, guys? We should be taking better care of it. But hey, what do I know? I am just a housekeeper. Hey, what kind of things do you wanna? You want to have friends with ankylododes, ankylosaurids, okay, and stegosaurs. I can do that for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Patago Titan to the park. Synthesis procedure complete.
If we like didn't tear everything down and cause global warming, maybe we'd be okay too.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please.
Why is this thing always running out of gas? Oh my god. Why?
Ladies and gentlemen, after an unexpected outage, the site. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Ankylosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Patagotitan to the park.
There we go. Your lizard to right.
Brilliant work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
Oh, my doodle. Okay, you like them. Why are you guys fighting? I'll fight you. Oh my god. have to fight. You have some more. Oh my god. I don't know why they don't just walk a little further, like. There's way more space to be had. Nope, they want to stay in this tiny little space and then complain that it's not perfect. Yeah, so I guess they need to see what gets along with the other one, the ankless. Sauropod. We don't like stegosaurs or other ankylosaurs. Struthiomimus gets along with that. I love Struthiomimus. The best friend that's the capybara of the dinosaur world. Why are you leaving again? Leaving. Capybarasaurus, yeah. I mean, I think the only thing the Struthiomimus doesn't get along with is carnivores.
Incubation complete. Prepare asset for release.
There you go. Yeah. Gets along with everything. I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Diplodocus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, take to the skies and marvel at the sights with our newly opened balloon tour.
34 out of 35.
Pleased to
Hmm.
Any ecology is made up of an uncountable number of tiny interactions. Everything matters to something else. In our case, this next objective matters to me. Could you take it on?
They don't wanna. What if I don't want to?
Generator getting rebooted.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Let's see why they have. Heaven forbid you can't shop in the most isolated spot in the whole map. Oops. Well, they wanted shopping, then say it had to be easy to get to, right? A play area in a bookstore. That seems wrong to me. Yeah, they're already on the expedition. $210 million. It's a lot of money, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now.
Guess people like it here, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
What are you doing all by yourself? There. Miss? Is that your place? Nobody else's? It's my hidey hole. Misfit Gaming, thank you for that awesome raid. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. My name's Merlin's Keeper, and everybody calls me MK. We playing some Jurassic World Evolution 3. We like dinosaurs, building elements, and chill place to hang out. This is the place to be. Was trying to do some 2-point museum earlier, but my computer decided it needed to restart. So I decided to change it up because I just felt like coming back to this again. Appreciate you taking the time to come and check us out. I'm trying to get enough of everything going on that they want. It seems to be a happy little balance. Never had that problem before. Okay. Must balance all the things, which is fun. Trying to get all my different kinds of dinosaurs, all their genome. All of them I have done. But it still wants to go dig there for some reason. I just need one more dinosaur. Really. And we'll get our 5 stars. Here. Been trying to get 5 stars. Everywhere we go. I don't know how to make them happy about the crowding issue. A lot of these pathways are as big as they can get. Okay. We really want a new kind of carnivore. There we go. That sounds cool to me. Didn't want to do that contract. I was like, meh. Don't understand where they want more food. Okay. Felt like I thought I had everything covered. Pretty good here.
Brilliant work. There's a reason we all rely on your expertise.
I hope your stream went well. But feel free to do whatever you need to do. So I have a lot of carnivores to research. Guess we haven't really done any carnivores. Why is it all of a sudden having problems going to this lagoon hatchery? Seems weird. If you want to see babies, look at the babies! They're so cute. I tried to make all my dinosaurs blue because it's my favorite color. So I think they should all be blue. Yep. build that? And oh, there it is over here. My empty enclosure. Nothing in there yet. So I figured I'd take some time and do some more research. We'll have all kinds of choices. Alright, Albertosaur's done. Ankylosaur's done. Done. Tyrannosaurus doesn't need much more, though. That one's done. Triceratops could use a little more. Be more cool carnivores, because it seems like they've been, oh, Utah has a raptor for us. Neglecting my carnivores. Research.
There are no unimportant tasks. Small problems can snowball if they're not dealt with. So let's get on this now.
Yeah. Where's a cool tour we can ride on? Let's get the Utah Raptors started. Oops, that's the wrong button. Send me to tour over here that I thought looked cool.
The Patasaurus feeds on plants and tree leaves, swallowing large portions without even chewing. Because its jaws lack molars, it relies on ingested stones to aid its digestion, just like many of our modern birds.
I'm not seeing any dinosaurs on this ride. Boo!
At the turn of the millennium, a Margosaurus found itself at the center of many paleontological debates. Our scientists are now
Where are the dinosaurs, man?
behind its neural
Oh,
spine.
I think I see a part of one.
They are so significant. During its original tenure on Earth in the late Jurassic period,
Hey, look, it's a dinosaur.
on the forest edges, using its flexible neck to strip leaves from trees and plants at very
They're hiding. They don't want to be seen on the tour. I don't blame them. Oh,
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
wanted to see the
we are pleased
babies.
to
I like
welcome
the
our
babies.
visitors to the park.
I think they're cute. Allosaur.
and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
Maybe we can find this other dinosaur they want us to find. They put that egg hatchery. Do 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 do. Right here. All right, let's see. We seen this one yet? We haven't seen Utah. Let's make a Utah one.
Personnel, we have detected power outages across the site.
My.
Let's respond.
So cute.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, after an unexpected outage, power has now been restored across the site.
Shouldn't need fuel any. I put in other power. Shouldn't need fuel anymore. Well, now we have too many females over here. Oopsie. Earlier we had too many males. Fight? Oh, yeah, they probably don't like the fact there's too many of them. then. Let's
A
go.
bordo del kayak vi invitiamo a remare nel modo più fluido possibile per non disturbare gli animali.
Be airlift.
What an incredible sanctuary for nature's giants. It's places like this that offer real hope for dinosaurs to truly integrate into the world. Ignoring the client for a moment, we've done something amazing for these animals.
There we go.
Ignoring the client doesn't sound great for business, Doctor. And when we really get down to it, isn't that why we're all doing this?
Oh, no, we've done great work here. But it sounds like you're trying to hide the softer side of yourself.
Can't
in the
rewild that one.
animals hide their soft belly when they feel threatened. But, we're all friends here.
Let's not bring
Well,
my
that's
soft belly
unfortunate.
into this. Thank you very much. But no, okay, fine. I guess seeing those happy animals does warm the heart a little.
The Utah Raptor's name means
Yay.
Utah's predator. And what a predator it is. This bipedal carnivore is an ambush hunter. With a distinctive killing claw, deadly serrated teeth, and sheer size on its side, it's definitely one to fear if you happen to be a dinosaur living nearby.
All right. Look at all this hard work we've done, guys. So many 5 stars. A few more to get to do, including the end game that I was struggling with recently. So we'll have to go back to that one when we can. But until next time, it's time to call it a night. Thank you all for hanging out, having fun, and chilling. I hope to see ya next time. Likely tomorrow. Bless, I don't feel good. Probably with more of this. Seems to be what people like. So, hey, at least we got some of the museum stuff we wanted done. So that's good as well. So take care. Stay awesome. Good night.